What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and the patch notes have finally landed. One of the biggest things that people have been asking me recently is, Guns, where are the patch notes? When are the new infantry coming? Guns, hello, Guns. I'm like, bro, I'm just a content creator, man. Like, I don't know, I don't know what you want from me. But anyways, guys, the patch notes are here. I'm gonna touch on some of the more important stuff and kind of skim over some of the other things, right? Kind of just to give you guys a nice little summary of what is in there, okay? Let's go ahead and switch over there. All right. The good old patch notes. They literally just dropped 53 minutes ago. Excuse me. Update 1.0.39 Star Wars Sailors. The update will be released on the 24th, guys, okay? On the 24th, that is when it lands, okay? So highlights. Number 1, Roots of War League begins mid-August. Man. I'm pretty excited for the Roots of War League. I already have on the top of my mind like what some of the top teams are. Okay, but there's going to be two different they call it conferences, so essentially two different leagues. So you have the newcomer league, which is entering. Okay, so it's probably depending on whether you're in Season of Strife or not, right? Because they have Strife Conference, which is epic, and then there's Strife Conference, which is legendary. So, yeah, right here, depending on whether the realm has entered the Season of Strife by the time the league begins, all realms will be entered into one of the two conferences. So, two different leagues, two different champions of their own, right? Okay, man, they went right into it. So one of the things with Roots of War, I mean, that could be a whole video of like preparing for the league, like what based off what I've been seeing in the field. Um, in terms of the individual, which is definitely a video that I'm gonna bring to you guys soon. How to prepare as an individual. Obviously, when it comes to strategy and all that stuff, all that's going to depend on your alliance. Anyways, here we go. The juiciness. New heroes, artifacts, and war pets. Straight in the front page, guys. Okay, so we got new heroes. Added a new legendary hero, Kuma. Infantry, PvP, and support available from the Lucky Spin and Wheel of Destiny. Okay, so that's gonna be your wheel hero. That's the one that I'm gonna be going for off Ribskis. Okay, because I do have that available in terms of physical units. So we'll be welcoming Kuma in. Next, it's gonna be added legendary hero. It's either Lee Quan or Lei Quan. Infantry Rally Tank. Available for the Wheel of Destiny and Strongest Lords, right? So that's going to be the SLE hero. Man, oh man. So a lot of people have been asking me like, Guns, should I go for the new infantry? Should I go for Gorish Gogo instead? The honest answer to that is going to be you guys are just going to have to stand by, man, and see which heroes are doing the best, which heroes are not. You know what I mean? So it's really gonna come down to how they are, considering how every new hero that has come out has had like their own little kind of like purpose, like from G1, G2 to G3 doesn't necessarily mean it has more DPS most of the time. So it's going to be interesting to see whether they take on the crown of Gorish Skogul, right? So I think for a lot of us, it's going to depend on how they do in the field. Most of us are more field players than rally players, so it's really going to depend on that. But I'm definitely excited for those new heroes. New artifact. We got a legendary artifact called Serpent's Edge. Infantry, PvP, and tank. So it's going to be available Forge of Light and Riches of the Forest event. So I think the next Forge of Light... so we probably won't get this one till what, in like 2 weeks? Damn, this one takes a while to get here unless they bring in like a special one. I don't know. I don't think they would do that. We'll see. New war pet. The new war pet, Mazrok RX, infantry fighter tank, can now be caught in the field. I don't think any of the current let's go take a look real quick. I don't think any of the current inf pets have that. Or that specific like build on them. Let's see. Does it say here what they are? Huh. But I mean, anyways, just based off the name and kind of like the skills that it have, one of the things that I see there is probably gonna be a pet that just makes it tanky. But then again, you got to think of the skills as well. I don't know. I don't know. I'll show you guys a display. Once I upload this video, you guys will see like what the new art or what the new infantry pet's gonna look like. We also have silhouettes of what the new heroes are gonna look like. Okay. All right. So we got some pirate party events. So we got a new um what do we got here? Okay, so another event. We got more cosmetics coming in. Like I said, some of these I'll probably just skim through. So astral ties of awoken packs have been honored. New cosmetics are gonna come. Improve merit store. Okay, remove tier distinctions in the merit store after the update. The quality and quantity of all items in the merit store will be the same as the pre-updated premium merit stores. This is massive for account progression, man, because the first like 3-4 weeks of a season, it's pretty much like wasted skills on there, right? So with the store being premium off Ripskis, that's massive, right? So all right. Merit store will no longer close and will instead remain open at the end of the season. That's interesting, right? So I foresee a lot of probably either organized wars at Home Kingdom or some like smart merit trading. Making sure that you're staying healed for Home Kingdom is probably going to be a big thing for that, because a lot of us are in Home Kingdom aren't doing any kind of PvPing or anything. We're more or less just healing. Numbers of merits retained in the merit store each weekly reset has been increased from 100,000 to 300,000. So that's pretty cool, right? You can now keep 300,000. You can now enter the Merit Store via the Line Store or season interfaces to purchase items. Nice. Merit Store will be automatically refreshed, so please purchase whatever items you may need in advance. This is the biggest one right here, okay? Make sure that you guys send this out to your alliances. Let them know that after the update, the Merit Store will be automatically refreshed. So make sure that you guys buy everything in there right now before they refresh it, okay? Okay, some more alliance point changes have been added here. So a lot of the shells, I know with so many different shells being used for war nowadays, AP points are one of the biggest things. So now you're going to be able to get a lot more. So that's cool. Yep. Gain more points per hour. Reduce migration cooldown. Migration cooldown has been reduced from 60 days to 45 days. In addition, if a player's run is entering first or second playthrough of Season Strive, they can only migrate to a server newer than their own once. Oh, wow. Please make your migration plans accordingly. Interesting. Okay, reduce migration costs. Love to see that. Migration permits costs will be significantly reduced for players with high power. Players who have migrated or discharged other players from a realm within the past year have a difference in migration permits refunded. Please note that if you obtain migration permits via discharge and have already successfully migrated, the difference in migration points will not be refunded to you. The maximum number of migration permits in the Alliance Store will be increased, and the Alliance point cost of migration permits in the Alliance Store will be reduced. Players who have purchased migration permits from the Alliance Store within the past year will have a difference in Alliance points refunded. Okay. Migration 14 days after entering the new realm. Season rewards removal reminder. Okay. Improved Brink of War realm buffs. Okay. Have been improved from the realms who reach rank number 4. All right. Improve seclusion and discharge display. If you don't log in, your city will be automatically hidden from the world map. Interesting. If a player is offline for over 30 days, a seclusion timer will be displayed. Interesting. Players have been discharged from the realm will be displayed as discharge. Okay, nice. Some quality of life stuff here. Season of Strive 5 improvements. 1 new camp achievement have been added as of who occupy the Frost Dragon by the time will receive additional awards. Oh, wow. A camp achievement. That's cool. Love to see that. Right? Because it's unfortunate once you get to that point where you finish the KVK and you're like, okay, who's going to get the dragon? You're like, well, I mean, technically the whole camp, even if even if some alliances have more punching power and brought more of that DPS to the field, majority of the time you can't do it without your allies, right? So it is kind of rough that only one alliance gets to get that amber from holding the dragon. So hopefully that is what that means here. One new camp, right? Frost Dragon, like it goes based off the camp. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Statue Conquer event within the which allows. Okay, so some more achievements that you can get here. Some new auto switch target feature. That's gonna be interesting, right? Especially for those of us that sit there and right click spam. Probably still keep doing a big cavalry change here. Improve cavalry unit skill unyielding rush when unyielding rush is interrupted because the target has been defeated. So as soon as you start rushing with your cav and then they die, and then you try to attack somebody else, and then you just kind of like awkwardly sit there, that's now been changed. So that's immediately reset, right? So if your target dies, you have your unyielding rush and you can do that again. I hope that they change that for the infantry as well, because sometimes that happens with the infantry. So hopefully they did that for the berserk charge as well. Hero skill improvements. Okay, that's the video that we talked about. That I'll put a link to that video that talks about the different changes coming for Ferrando, Theodore, Gorish, Tohar, Thunderlin. All right, Army Group features is going to be enabled after Season 2 and beyond. Once this season ends, unfortunately, we're not going to get this, or at least for a lot of us, until the season ends. I really like Army Groups. They're awesome. Alliance membership improvements. Okay, so Alliance membership capped at 200. They made a number of improvements to Alliance to centralized rules across all servers. Changes as follows. Okay, there's like a few needed amount of members that you need here. Okay. Different policies give you different limits there. Behemoths give you different alliance member buffs. Okay. Logic for pre-war phase for season 2. Okay, in order to allow players to same realm to switch alliances whenever they please. All right. Nice. This is huge right here. Alliance priority list has been moved from 200 players from 60. This is huge, especially for leadership, right? Instead of, having to always check the door and see who's at the door. Now you have like your core players that can move in and out of shells without the worry of having some spies come in there. New exemplars coming, guys. Includes Breath of the Forest, Bloodblade Banner, Sorlin's Blade, Ancient Tree Roots, Staff of the Prophet, Dragon Rift, Visage Sanctus, Deathless Vines, Viola's Bow, Tear of Arbon, Iron Tusk, and Lunaris. Oh my god, I'll probably still end up pulling some crappy artifact. I've been getting absolutely wrecked, so make sure you guys start saving your exemplar wishes because there's going to be more coming. New relinquishy system. Okay, you can store them in your relinquishy. Allow you to enjoy multiple buffs at the same time. Please note that buffs at city themes. Interesting. I wonder how this one works, man. When you acquire legendary or epic city themes, you can store them in your relinquishy and activate them, allowing you to enjoy multiple buffs at the same time. Please note that the buffs of the city themes and relinquishy may differ from the city themes original buff. Interesting. Also, more treaties, sentinel arrows, research, and building speed ups. You love that. We're gonna get more of that essentially from that, allowing players to be able to level up their accounts a lot faster, to be able to compete more with some of the older accounts. More regeneration potions. Thank God, bro. Don't even get me started, guys. I did like 1,000 regens off stream because I was like, maybe it's because I'm streaming. That's why I'm getting bad luck. Nope, I'm just getting bad luck in general. So here we are. We're going to get more from the daily quest chest, Titan's Legacy rewards, merit stores, honorary membership store, monthly pack, and gem market. Nice. Awesome. Menacing Hunter artifact cooldown reduced to 20 hours instead of 24. This is actually huge right here. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff coming. Artifact event experience improvement. Okay, so now so this is for the improved season artifact compendium price pool. So end of the season stuff that we do. You know, the 20 pulls that we get that we normally get cooked. Improve the price pool of the Season of Strife artifact compendium. You can now select a number of artifacts to enter the compendium depending on your season grade. Okay, 6 for anointed. So different artifacts you can choose, right? So 6 for Anointed, 4 for Conquer, and 2 for Enduring. This change will take effect in new season of Strive playthroughs at the start. Okay, so 0725 at reset is when you can do that. So I don't think it necessarily means that you're like, I think you can choose what's in that pool, right? You're still gonna have the infamous Bloodblade banners and Breath of the Forests and all that good stuff, right? The Lucia's horns. I'm sure some of them will still be in there, but now you can actually choose what some of those other ones are. Riches of the Forest have been changed to instead of pulling 90 pulls before you get pity, now it's 80. I still think not that many people will do it, but okay. Now they made it to where Forge of Light carries over. Okay, so the number of draws you made that granted legendary artifacts you did not wish for will be retained and carry over to the next event. This change will take effect for new Forge of Life events that start after the update. Awesome. Okay. More reasons to wait for the Forge of Light, right? Improve Exemplar Wish feature. So unlock conditions for Exemplar Wish feature. Previously, you had to draw a certain number of artifacts in Forge of Light to unlock the feature. Now, artifact draws, Riches of the Forest, are also added to the draw count. I mean, I don't think people are really doing Riches of the Forest anyway, so I mean, I was starting to get a little excited, but yeah. Okay. After the update, your previous draws in Riches of the Forest will be automatically added to the draw count. Okay. Improved Tournament of Champions experience. Okay. So it looks like they're raising up the bar to be able to get into those rankings. Okay, Roots of War improvements, right? Tier 1 level rewards instead of Tier 3 victory rewards. Okay, awesome. Testing preview. In order to improve your gaming experience, we will shortly begin testing monthly pack perks. This test will include standard monthly pack perks to unlock auto peacekeeping 1 Legion Q slot ahead of time. Wait, what? Unlocking auto peacekeep and 1 Legion Q slot ahead of time. Huh? Advanced monthly pack perks. Unlock a second research queue slot ahead of time and auto alliance help. After the testing ends, we will make these improvements available to all players based on the results of the test. Interesting. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of that. Improvement to the Escort Clash. I honestly have never played that event, but I heard that it's pretty cool. Improved cosmetics, right? We're going to get some relocation effects, multi-battle, UI theme, report card, chat theme, and chat bubble. Interesting. Dynamic avatar frames are also coming. That's going to be cool. Okay. New queue management. In order to make building and training scout more review, we can have added a new queue management to tab left hand side of main screen. Okay. 11 new achievements, guys, that you guys can get here. Just different little things that you can do. Resource points removed faster. Increase the speed at which resource points are removed from the map. Okay. Okay, that quality of life. Full display in top right of the mini map. Tactical map layer, top right corner. Okay. Improved chat system. Display icons for each group chat. Okay. Improve alliance notification. So like some mail stuff. Improve artifact draw animation. Okay. Every day after drawing 5 times while drawing artifacts, previously 8 times, you can choose to skip animations. You can also toggle. Okay, so this is like some Kraken stuff, right? So the Krakens, like, they don't even want to see the animations. They're just like, go, 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 go. So monthly special bundle improvements. Oh my God. All right. How long? Almost 20 minutes to get through that. Not bad, man. Not bad. That's a lot of good stuff coming. We finally got info on the new infantry. I gave you guys my opinion on the new infantry and what you guys should be looking for. Especially once we get released, what the skills are. Once they release the video of what it is, we'll be able to see what the skills are. And just based off the skills alone, I think I'd be able to see if they're going to be worth going for over Gorge Skogel or even Mogro Danfell, right? But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. I'm excited for a lot of the stuff coming. Hope you guys are as well. I hope you guys enjoyed me covering this new update. I know I normally don't do this, but I'm excited. I'm excited, especially for the new infantry, man. It's huge for the game. So, if you guys enjoyed the freaking little preview that I had there, make sure you guys drop a like on the video, guys. It definitely helps us out a ton. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, hit that sub button, turn on the bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video, man. RKVK is going to be absolutely bonkers, mate. Absolutely bonkers, okay? So, that's going to be for this one, guys. Your boy Guns. I'm out. Peace, y'all.